16. We've done 16 of these videos so far. Wow. I didn't realize I've done that many. Hopefully you guys are watching or enjoyed the commentary on the game. If you have, and then you keep recurring to watch it, please go subscribe, hit that like button, comment below. I'd appreciate it. Alright, I said we take a little bit of a break, and I did that. Watch some Walking Dead on Netflix. They have the new season out. Well, actually the old season out now. Season 6 is on Netflix of The Walking Dead for those that enjoy the show and don't get to watch it as it's coming out on TV. So maybe that's something you'll enjoy to go do instead of sitting watching some dude playing poker. I don't know. If not, I appreciate you tuning in. So without further ado, let's jump right into this and see if we can't find us another tournament and see if we can't make our bankroll a little bit bigger. Turn this fan away from us just a little bit, and plus turn it down. That way it isn't so rambunctious into the mic for you guys. Hopefully that's a little better for you. Yeah, do this. Oh, I'm already in one. I forgot to take it off last time, so that's good. Don't want the other teammates or people in the tournament to hear what I've got, as I'm telling you guys. I've been a little quiet in the last couple of videos, so maybe I'll, just do the commentary as we're going through. And now we're throwing out the high card to see who's going to be the dealer. I'm on small blind. Alright, we get dealt an ace-4 offsuit and a small blind. Hopefully nothing crazy goes on here. We can just, call the blind and move on and see a flop. I looked at some of my videos earlier. They're a little spotty in some spots. I'm not sure if it's just weather, clouds, or what. But other than that, it seems to be running pretty good. So, alright, got a flop of 2-jack queen. Nothing to really hit my hand. I mean, a few more cards for either straight, a top or a bottom straight. It checks around the table. We got a bet from our dealer. I'm gonna call it. It's only 200. Let's see what kind of turns out on the turn. Maybe it'll help our hand. Maybe it won't. If it's a 9 or 8 or a 7, I'm gonna fold. Or even a 6, I'll fold. Just because it's not gonna hit my hand for a straight at all. I hit a 3, so that's still helping my hand. I'm just gonna check though. We still need that 5. A 5 or an ace would help. Check, check. Back to the dealer, the initial raiser. She's gonna bet all in. We're not gonna play that. We're not going all in on a first hand. I don't play like that. So, she had a pair of jacks and she goes all in. Well, what if somebody had a pair of queens? It's just stupid. You still had 3 people to go behind her to check her, to call her bet. That was just stupid. What if somebody had 2 pair? I don't understand it. If you're not really wanting to play the game, why jump into a tournament? If you're just wanting to jump into tournaments to, See if you can get first place quick. Wouldn't it be easier just to go into a regular game, push all in on the first hand, and see if you can double up, back out, make your bankroll that much bigger? Technically, that's what I would do. I wouldn't come into a tournament and expect everybody to just jump it all in on the first hand. Alright, we have 7, 8, 9, 10. We have an up and down straight draw. I have an 8 and a 10 of diamonds in my hand. On the flop, we got 9, king, 7. I bet a 500. One person calls, one folds, one goes all in. Really? Why in the world is she doing that? She's just messing everybody's hand up. I mean, yeah, that's the idea, but still. I mean, I'm gonna call it. I mean, I have an up and down straight draw. I have 2 cards to go. I have, you know, 2 directions. I have 2 outs. She might have a pair of kings. I got 3 diamonds. So, we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, she got a king. He's got a king. I have 2 cards where I can get the straight, so hopefully it'll hit us. Yes. Nope, that's my 8. Dang. Queen. Ah, that sucks. Oh well. That's alright. We lost, but I couldn't really pass that up. I don't like playing tournaments like that. I'm just gonna jump right into another one. I hate people that play like that. It ruins it for everybody. But whatever. Whatever floats her boat. We're just gonna go and put that one behind us. I could not call that. It'd just been ridiculous not to try calling that with 2 cards remaining and hoping for that straight when I knew she had a pair. So at least we got straight into another hand here. I'm hoping you guys agree with my decision on that. With that up and down straight draw. I'm hoping that, you know, you'd agree that you would have tried taking that too. I'm kind of glad it happened the way it did though, because I really didn't want to play a tournament where somebody's going to go in almost every freaking hand. Alright. We jumped into this one. I didn't get a small or big blind. It's across the table. And we got out 2, 3 of diamonds. So far, we have a raise across from me, 500 from our small blind. We have a call from our big blind defending that. 2, 3 of diamonds. I'm gonna call another 400 on it. Hopefully it hits our hand on the flop. Secure the pot. There's a 5, and there's another diamond, so we got 4 diamonds now. We have a flush draw. It's a small flush draw, but it's a flush draw. We need a 4 and a 6 for the straight. There's the 4. We need a 6 for the straight, or even an ace for the straight. So we're doing pretty good. He's gonna bet 2K. $2K and a pair of kings. I'm gonna call it. We have 2 outs, so. There's my diamond. That should make it my hand good. How much does he got left? Might as well just push him, man. I'm pretty sure that we got a better hand than he's got, so we can double up right here on the first hand. Alright. Redeemed ourselves from that last tournament. Let's just wait by this guy. Bye. See you later. I didn't even see what he had. I didn't even pay attention. I just knew I had him beat. King 7. We're gonna call 100. I'm gonna wave to him. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Well, we've got an empty seat over here. We can watch from this direction now. Alright. I have King 7. Flop is 3 ace ace. Very good flop for my part. Just gonna check. I got 3 of us in this hand. I'm gonna check from one guy, another check. We still don't have nothing. We're not gonna be trying to buy blinds so early. Still nothing in our hand. We got a high card of king, so if it checks around, we'll just check. Yep. Maybe somebody gets with a high card. 2, 3. He gets with a pair of 3s. Alright, got our cards. I got an 8 and a 10 offsuit. I'm on big blind. Wish you could change the camera angle. Or not the camera angle, but the camera view. Even looking over top of my shoulder would be kind of cool. And being able to see the rest of the players. I think that's what I would do. That way you're looking at the card from your hand. I don't think I'd really like a first person. So I like to actually see my character. I think my character is kind of cool looking. But yeah, over the shoulder. That way you can, you know, see your guy's side of his face or something. See your drink, see your chips. Alright. We have 8, 9, 10, jack. So we have an up and down straight draw. We're just going to check right now. See where everybody else is at. He's a bet 2K. We're going to call that 2K. This guy's thinking awful hard. We're going to call. Alright, so we need a queen or a 7. Queen or a 7. If he doesn't raise any more than 2K, I'll call him. He just checks. And we got a deuce. So we didn't get our straight. We got a high card of 10. Just gonna check. He's probably got it with a pair of jacks. Yeah, he's got something. And it's more than a high card. Yeah. I had ace jack or something. I'm sure he had a pair. And even if he didn't, he has the ace, so it's higher than my 10. Alright, my small blind with 10-4. Jeez. I'm sure they could get worse, but it's bad enough. It's only 50, so we're going to call the blind. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a few cards out there. A couple 10s or a 10 and a 4. 8, 8, 3 and a flop. Didn't touch my hand. Just going to check. Here we got a fold. He was going to fold anyway if anybody would have raised. I've seen his hands on his cards. And then you get to the check and just went ahead and checked. 7. Nothing to help yet. Alright, let's go around the table here. See, Mr. Nasty. That's his game tag for the game itself, not his PlayStation name. 400. Yeah, I ain't gonna mess with it. Alright, the loser. Alright, Mr. Nasty has 13.45. The loser has 8.9. The American me, I have 18.4. The tourist has 10.05. And the prestigious has 8.4. And the prestigious wins 3 of a kind. Alright, 7 deuce offsuit. I'm not in a blind, so for 100 I'll call it. Just to see the flop. If it gets raised or anything, then I'm gonna fold. Yeah, we're gonna check here. Awesome. Get to see the flop for 100. No ace, or no 7 and no deuce. I got an ace 9-5 and a flop. 2 hearts and a spade. Check around the table. I'm gonna raise here. See what this guy's gonna do. He's gonna check. We're gonna check with him. You never know. Maybe we'll get a 7 and then nope. Let's hope maybe we get a 7. Everybody check, and then a turn or a river. We get another card. Maybe we can get to 6 on the river. Get our straight. Yep, there it is. There's our straight. Got the straights. Maybe somebody will bet. They're both checking. I'm gonna bet 500. You're both probably gonna fold, but just in case. Got another 600 from him anyway. Actually, it was what? Minus my 100. 500 more chips to my stack. Alright, King 9 offsuit. We'll call that. Or two cards that are fairly decent. I would like to have that 9 a little higher, but our 9s do come out quite a bit in this game, I've noticed. 9s and 5s so far I've seen come out in this game quite a bit. Nothing hit our hand this time though. We got an ace, a 7 of hearts, and a deuce of spades. I don't have a heart in my hand. You got a bet of 300. I don't think it's worth it. I don't want to be chasing. I'll let some other people duke it out. You might be trying to get that flush, chasing the flush, betting at them hearts. Or you might have that ace. Both check. Hard telling still. There's one of my 9s. Let's see what he's gonna do. Did he have an ace? He bet another 300. So I'm gonna think he probably had something, a pair of 10s, yep. He didn't have an ace. I think if he would have had that ace, he would have bet again on a turn. If that guy would have called, he had raised again on the river, but he had a check and then another bet of 300. So that indicated that he didn't have the ace, but he had a pair. Now he was cautious of that ace. Alright, king 9 off suit. I did call. Get the check so we get to see the flop. There's my 9. I have a spade, so we have 3 spades, and I have a pair of 9s. Just gonna check them 9s, because he's got 2 overcards. And I seen that guy was ready to check, so there's another spade. So far we got 4 spades and a pair of 9s. Gotta watch out for that 10 though. We're gonna call it 1K. We'll call it 1K. Hopefully we get a spade on the river here. Nope, no spade. We got a pair of 9s. Hopefully he just checks. But if he's got a jack or an ace, I'm sure he's gonna bet. Yeah. Not gonna play that. I'm not gonna call 1K. I'm sure he had the jack or the ace. It'd been nice to hit that river with a spade and got my flush, and then raise him another 1K. At least, you know, get a little bit more chips from him, but it didn't work out that way. Alright, we're on big blind and we have 5-2 spades. And then we have a raise over here in the bottom right of 750 and a fold and a fold. I'm going to call that. We got another re-raise, 2.1. So you raised it another 100 and some K. 135. I'm just going to call it. Hopefully we get something good. Spade. Another spade. Nope. Just one spade. Nothing good to our hand yet. Yeah, check. Another check. And get another spade. There's another spade. Now we need the jack and a 10 out there for the straight. We've got 2 spades. We're going to check at all in with a 6.3. I really don't want to. Not for 6K. So if it had been 2 or 3K, I'm pretty comfortable right now. I got 15. I'm still chip lead. Of ourselves the humiliation there of throwing in 6K without having a hand. Alright, ace of jack off suit. I'm on small blind. I'll defend that, of course. And everybody else just calling. We got a check from the big blind. It's a 4-way hand here. One of the guys folded. Nothing hit our hand on the flop. 3, 7, 5, 8, or 3, 7, 10. So hopefully we can get something on the turn that'll help us out here. And we get an ace. A club. He's gonna raise 3K, so ace jack. What are my outs here? What could he have? 2 pair. I must say he's got 2 pair. Hopefully somebody else call him and see if I predicted right. Raised pretty big on a flop like that. If I'd had another diamond, I'd have called that 3K, but this guy's gonna re-raise. He put it in 6K. This guy's thinking about it pretty hard. Looks like he's gonna call 6K. I'm gonna have 3-way all in here, I think, here shortly. There's one all in. There's going to be another all in. He was our re-raiser. You'd think he'd call. If he thought he had the hand, why would he re-raise 3K? There's his call. This guy wasn't too sure about it last time, but yep, he called anyway. There's a deuce. That doesn't probably help anybody. Sure, somebody's chasing that flush. Somebody's got to have that 2 pair, and I think it's that guy that's went in all in the first time. He has a pair of 10s. Ace 10. King king. No, nobody has any diamonds. Just one diamond. Looks like the kings win it. Just knocked out 2 guys, so now we secured 3rd place anyway. Now, we'll give him a clap. That was a pretty good hand. Alright. 6-7 of hearts. Of course we're going to call that. In 2nd place with 14K. Mr. Nasty over here. He's got 9.95K in our chip leader. The loser has 34.5K. I got a pair of 7s on the flop. No heart to go with them. Got a check and a bet of 900. We're going to call that. A pair of 7s. Got a fold from our chip leader. Alright, we got 4, 5, 6, 7. We have a up and down straight draw. We have a pair of 7s. Depending on how much he raises. 1.8? Yeah, I'll call 1.8. Hopefully we can hit our straight right here. Another 4. I have 7s and 4s. I'm guessing he's probably got that ace. His initial raise is pretty high, so I'm not going to spend a 2.1 just to give it to him when his initial raise was on the flop. Well, a 3 and a 7. Ouch. Well played. I'd have had him with my 6 for a kicker. So, but he played that ace, which is really good because that's what I would have done. I played that ace. Let me give him a hand clap. That was a nice hand. Alright. We're just gonna check this. We lost our 2nd place though. We're only down 2K from him. 8-9 offsuit and our flop is Ace Jack 5. And that doesn't help us a darn bit. Unless we can get a 10 in there and give us a up and down straight draw. There's our 10 for the up and down straight draw, but now we got 3 spades out there, and now we got 1 spade. Alright, got checks around the board. There's our straight. And we're gonna bet the pot. I don't want to go too high. Look like he's got the king. He might have something for a split pot, but nope, he didn't. Made a little bit of money back, so we made half of what we just spent on that last hand. Should be about tied with 2nd. Nope, I am 2nd now. Not by much. By like 400 chips. Alright, we have Jack 4 offsuit, and we are in small blind. For 150, we'll call. I'll let it touch our hand. 2 kings and a 10 on the flop. There's my jack. We're just going to check at jack because everybody else just kind of ready to check away. We're going to bet on a river. 600. Oh, he's going to repop, huh? So what's he got? The ace in his hand, you think? Probably. That's why I only spent the 600, because he had a straight up there, yep. Sorry about that. King 7 offsuit. We'll call it. And a re-raise for 900. There's my king. Check. See what our initial raiser does. I think I'm going to call that. Got another call. King 7. Hopefully we can get a 7 on the board. Nope, no 7. Oh, he's all in. 8.5. We're gonna back out. We got 7.9. We can still redeem ourselves, even though we just spent quite a chunk right there. Hopefully our chip lead to call him, see what he had anyway. There you go. See what he had. Get that crap out of my way. Ace 7. Ace 6. Pretty much the same darn hand. Maybe a split pot. Yep. Good fold on my part. Alright. Big blind, 5-7 offsuit. Let's get to check. 4, 10, and 4. Nothing to my hand. Got 1 diamond, it's a 5. Got some 3 diamonds out there on a table. And an 8 on the river. Nope, don't have a darn thing. The board's red, but it's diamonds and hearts. Got it with a pair of jacks. Five, 6 offsuit, small blind. We got 7.45k left. I'm on a small blind. Small blind's 150. I really don't want to spend another, what, 700? 750 for that. Now we got a check and a raise. This guy likes to hold his hand or cards up a lot, don't he? Must not have a very good memory. I know, we could switch over to the memory game. We might beat him. Yeah, I'm not playing 9-3. Especially when I'm not in a blind. I'll play our cards a little bit more, a little smarter. And we can at least double up. Yeah, glad I folded. Wow, those over cards out there. He's gonna fold. Alright. See what we can get here. I'm on big blind, so hopefully get some. Ace queen on a big blind. Alright. I think I'm gonna re-raise. Nope. Well, I guess I'll just call then. He raised, so we'll just call his raise. If you'd have just checked, I might have raised on that. There's my ace. So. Bet the pot. Nope, they both folded. Got some more chips back. We're almost back up at starting position with 9.25. Ace jack off suit and a small blind. Gonna fold. I'm just gonna call. Don't wanna let him think I've got a strong hand right now. He's gonna raise 600 and I'm gonna call. He's gonna check. Feels our initial raiser. Let's see what he's gonna do now. He's gonna bet again, 1.2. No spades in our hand. Alright, so try pushing me all in. Trying to bully me. I don't have anything to back myself up, so we're not going to push 6K in. Just because he might have a pair of kings or something in his hand. Or spades. Or even have a 4 on there and still beat me out. Ten queen. He's on a check. I'm gonna put a 1.5 in there. I didn't think about it. Look at his cards. Nope, he's gonna fold. He's already thought about it, I guess, hard enough. Alright. 10 queen off suit. The flop's queen, 8, and jack. So I got the high card. High pair. Another 1.2. He's gonna call. Hopefully we can get a 10 in there. Nope. I think we're gonna push this time. I believe I have the stronger hand anyway, so he's gonna fold. Alright. Alright. We got what, 11K? Nope, 10, almost 11K. Okay. Starting to get our chips back up here slowly. Queen 5 off suit and a big blind. Hopefully we just check. I really don't want to spend too much more for a Queen 5. And of course he's going to raise. Just that one guy I played against that one time that kept raising and raising and raising. I never checked his name, but he's wearing the same shirt. Let's see. Check out one of my videos. I think it was the last game that I played too in my last video. Just want to see. I think it is the same guy. He's playing the same way and he looks the same way, so turn the volume down. I'm sure you don't want to hear it in the background. Nope, the other guy was a blacker guy. Darker guy. Trying to see what his name was. His name was These Hands. That was the guy I was thinking that guy was. Oh, I'll check that out. I'm sorry I didn't go through that with you guys, but I didn't see what cards were played. But that guy just got kicked out, but I was just trying to look up. Not kicked out, but beat out. Alright, 300s on a small blind. Got 3 and a 7 off suit. I only called just to defend my small blind. And we didn't get anything to support our hand on that flop. He just filled our cup here, so I gave him a little bit of applaud. Yeah, he didn't hit nothing, so it's going to be down to a high card. Or he's going to bet 7 deuce, or 7-3 and jack 3. We got the straight. I don't know why I didn't bet on that then. I mean, I still would have folded, but could have at least betted on the river since he did get a straight. Alright, 410 of diamonds. Still on a small blind. Evidently the guy just got beat out, was a small blind, and I was on the open end of it. At 2 diamonds. I need a 7 for my straight. I'm just going to check it. Hopefully we can get another small diamond out there. There's my jack. Still need a 7 or a queen for my straight or a diamond, so I have 3 outs. He's going to bet 2.7, and I'm going to call it. Just because I have 3 outs. There's my 7 for my straight. So, that helps. Maybe he'll bet and I can just re-raise. It's a good hand to go out on. There he goes. I'm gonna call it. I got the straight, so why wouldn't I call it? 7, jack. And then I have the straight. So we doubled up right there, so good. Still in this game. 40k. Thanks. Appreciate the clap with a good hand. 10-4 off suit. I'm just gonna check. I'm just gonna check again. We ain't got nothing there. He's gonna bet. Nope. I thought maybe he might bet. Might be slow playing that hand. Just check again. Nothing there. Nothing worth even looking at. 10-4. Yep. Don't have no straight. Don't even have a pair. He's gonna bet, and I'm gonna fold. king 9. We had a pair of 9s on the river. Oh. Alright, king 9 off suit. I'm gonna small blind, I'm gonna defend it. Pretty much a heads up, you want to play pretty much most of the cards. And if they're totally ridiculous, then yeah, you probably want to fold to save you a little bit of chips. Still nothing for my hand. I got the high card king. And still nothing. He's thinking about betting. Nope. Just check. He's got an ace. He's got the pair of 3s of ace high. Two 3 off suit and a big blind. I'm just gonna check. See what this flop has to offer to us. King, queen, 9. Totally wrong direction for my hand. He's probably, yeah, I was gonna say, he's probably gonna bet. Alright, sitting at 17K. 5-6 offsuit, small blind. Defend it with another 300 and he checks. And there's my straight right on the flop at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna check it first time. I want to indicate that I had a strong hand. Maybe he'll bet. Nope, he's not gonna bet. I'm gonna bet the pot. He's gonna fold. Still not gonna show my hand. Alright, 17.3K. 10-5 offsuit and a big blind. I'm just gonna check. Got our pair of 10s. We'll check them, see what he's gonna do. Hopefully a low card comes out. We'll bet that. We'll play that queen. See what he's gonna do. He's gonna fold. Alright. Still not showing our cards. Reviewing your cards is just showing them how you bet your hand. Like, if I'd have showed him my hand, he'd been like, okay, well, he's passing up his flop if he's got something, and then he's gonna bet on the turn. So that's why I don't review my hand hardly at all. So then they can start realizing how you're betting according to your hand. Alright, 19.1. Ugh. Just checking that. 8-2 offsuit. Hopefully we'll get something, but I doubt it. Let's check it. So I bet we're gonna fold. You can have anything but a flush draw. 2 cards for a straight, but he still beat my hand with that 10 for a high card. 9-4 of hearts. Call out. See what happens here. Nothing, just one heart to go with my other hearts. An 8 and a 7. I have a 9 to go with it. It's not worth 1.2. Need a pair of queens. Eight 4 offsuit. Number 4. Just gonna check. We don't have a heart, but we have a pair of 4s now. Double check. Now we're gonna bet 1.2. If he ain't got nothing, he's just gonna fold. I don't think he's been chasing too much. Oh, he's gonna re-raise. I'm gonna call. Maybe he might be trying to scare it. I'm gonna bet 3K. He'll probably push me in. Try to bully me out of the hand. I got the full house. Let's just see. Gives me 3.2 left. Yep, he's got the 4 kind. Didn't think he would have that, but whatever. Good hand. Very good hand. I'm showing him that I had the 4. Give him a little bit of a, oh, congratulations. Good hand. Alright. Pair of 5s. I might as well go all in with that. See if I can double up. If we can double up, we still have a fighting chance. Nope, he's gonna fold. Forgot to secure my hand. Just pushed X. Alright, we're at 3.2k after that full house and 4 of a kind over the 4 house. 9-7. At least we're on a check here. Hopefully we can hit our hand with the 9s. There's a 7. I'm just gonna check it. 9-7. Might as well. I mean, it's been a good game. We've secured second. We've got 1500k or 15k. So let's see what he had. Had a pair of 10s. 8-6. So he needs the 9. Alright, just doubled up. That helps. It means we're still in this game. Let's see if I can live up to my own little name I gave myself, the comeback kid. Queen 5. I'm gonna call it. See what happens. Hopefully he'll just check. I ain't got too many blinds left. Nope, he's gonna raise me 3k, and I'm not gonna call it. He can have it. We've been in this position before and came back and won, so I'm not real worried. As long as I can have enough for, 4 or 5 blinds and actually get some decent cards. I want to show my hand. Alright, 7.1. We'll call that. It's offsuit, but it's 5-7, so I'm gonna check. 8, queen, ace. I wonder if I can buy the pot. I don't really want to try. I didn't got really the chips to be trying to bluff. 7, 5, 9, 8 out there. Probably gonna raise. No. Most likely he's probably got a queen or ace in his hand anyway. 7, 8, 9, 10. He had a pair of nines. Probably could have bluffed it, but like I said, I really don't have the chips to be bluffing right now. Especially if I want to make a little bit of a comeback here. I need to double up again and probably double up again after that. And call that, of course. Spade, 9, check. We have 10 king of spades. Nothing's hit our hand, everything low. Hopefully we can get that queen to come out on this river. Nope. I'm just gonna check it. I probably could have went all in on that hand pre-flop and doubled up, but yeah, it's just not worth it. I need at least double up before I can start throwing a little bit of chips around. I'd like to at least triple up before I do that, really. Alright, queen 10 offsuit. He's gonna check. We got nothing for that. We need to jack for the straight. There's a king. He's gonna bet that king. We need to jack. I'm just not gonna chase it. I ain't got the chips to be doing that, so. Hey, that was a nice play by him. He bet that king instead of betting them sevens. 6-8 offsuit. Just gonna fold, so I get an extra 1,000 from him, or 500 from him. 6.6k. Barely hanging on in here, but it's not over. Ace diamonds and 8 of diamonds. I'm gonna bet this. If he pushes me all in, I'll call. Might as well just go all in. It's a pretty good hand to go all in on. There's diamonds, got a high ace, so he's got a pair of jacks. So hopefully we can hit that ace, or at least a flush. No jacks, if the ace come out. No diamonds, of course. Nice, 2 hands. This is a good hand for him. This is a good win. He came in second, so I'm not upset. Yeah, well, it's a good game. So, alright. That concludes this video, and I still have more in me, so we're going to start another video up. Alright. Still at 283, so we're pretty much in the same position where we were before. Haven't lost any money. Alright. I'm going to end this video and start another one up. If you guys would like to join me, come on over, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you on the other side.